So good day everyone. We are the Group 4 and the company that we have chosen is Accenture. And the issue that we're going to talk about is their fast employee turnover. So as we all know, Accenture is one of the biggest company right now in the world, offering services that caters customers' concern, and they are now globally competitive on the industry of business process outsourcing. As an services firm, they offer services like strategy and consulting. They talk about technologies and most importantly, customer service. So there's this survey called Great Place to Work, and according to them, 79% of the employees said that Accenture is one of the company that is great to work at. As Accenture expounds their influence to their industry, which is the business process outsourcing, their employees are also growing and their talent pool is also rising. However, this causes a rift or an issue wherein one of them is employee turnovers. So, employee turnover refers to an employee leaving the company. It can be voluntary or involuntary, wherein voluntary turnover refers to employee leaving uh, according to their own accord, or they leave by their own will, while involuntary turnover refers to an employee being laid off or being terminated by the company's decision. So that's what we are going to talk about in this lesson about the fast employee turnover of Accenture.
For foundational analysis, pinapakita rito na yung Accenture has a big problem of fast employee turnover. Meaning, maraming workers ang umaalis kadalasan by choice. Dahil dito, nahihirapan yung teams, bumabagal yung trabaho at mas nagiging stressful yung mga deadline. Based sa data, umaabot daw ng 17% yung attrition rate kaya kailangan ng kumpanya na mag-hire ng mga 60,000 new employees every year para mapanatiling stable yung workforce nila. Malaki rin yung gastos nila kasi mahal mag-hire, mahal mag-train. Pwede siyang umabot ng 150 to 250% ng salary ng mga umalis. Nagkakaroon din ng delays sa mga projects dahil yung mga bagong hires kailangan pa mag-adjust. Kapag tumataas yung demand for digital and cloud skills, mas tumataas pa yung attritions kaya affected ang work quality at customer service. Isa pang reason ng turnover ay yung shift ng Accenture sa AI-focused services. Dahil dito, maraming employees ang kinakailangan mag-learn ng bagong skills. Some workers feel so unsure or pressured kaya yung iba umaalis or nalilipat sa ibang roles. Overall, ang turnover ay nagdudulot ng higher costs, mas maraming training needs at constant organizational changes.
So by going by this diagram, so we have chosen the policies, culture, and resources. Let's talk about the policies first. So Accenture has this policy called up or out. So it's either you do upskilling or you're going to be out of the company. So this causes high expectations by the company, and employees may be pressured and distressed by this expectation. So talent management, this Accenture offers trainings and talent upskilling. However, if the employee did not exceed or reach the company's expectation, they might not be compensated enough, or they will be not recognized enough. So this is also with compensation. So now we're going to the next part, which is the system analysis. But first, we're going to talk about the mapping the system. So according to this article, high employee turnover rates can be influenced by different factors such as the compensated work-life balance, the poor work culture, the lack of compensation or the lack of motivation of the employees. So going to this idea, we have conducted three different factors for Accenture's. So we have first the policies. So this refers to the rules and regulations in Accenture. Next is the Accenture's culture or the norms or and the expectations of the company to their employees and the resources or the tools and opportunities given to the company's employee. So by going by this diagram, so we have chosen the policies, culture, and resources. Let's talk about the policies first. So Accenture has this policy called up or out. So it's either you do upskilling or you're going to be out of the company. So this causes high expectations by the company, and employees may be pressured and be stressed by this expectation. So talent management, this Accenture offers trainings and talent upskilling. However, if the employee did not exceed or reach the company's expectation, they might not be compensated enough, or they will be not recognized enough. So this is also with compensation. Next is about the culture of Accenture. So first we have this client first environment. So as all of the BPO companies also does this, which is catering customers' concern, which is the mindset would be the customers is always right. So this causes an conflict with the employees' beliefs or values. So even if the customer is not right, the employees need to cater their services and provide exceptional customer service. And strong emphasis on upskilling, as I mentioned earlier, if they are not qualified or not upskilled enough, they will be either not compensated or they will be asked to leave the company. And lastly, the resources. So we have here the lack of clear career growth and development. So Accenture may be one of the biggest company right now. However, as one of also the BPO industry, there is an uncertainty when it comes to career development or career path, where promotion may not be a trend in this company, and employees may not be able to experience promotions, or they are not able to develop themselves in this kind of job, since most of their routines or works is routine or like a daily to daily basis. So with those in mind, I will now be going to talk about the relationship or the expected outcomes when there is an issue between those factors. So between the policies and culture, when issues arise, there could be a compromised work-life balance of the employees. While on culture and resources, there could be a lack of employee motivation or engagement. So as we can see here, there is a relationship between those two. So if an employee has compromised work and life balance, there could be a lack of motivation or engagement for the employees. While if there is a motivation or engagement lacking, work and life balance of the employees might be compromised. And this results for them to leave the company. So if this happens, the ones who will be suffering are the remaining employees of Accenture, wherein if employees continuously leaving the company, there could be an increased workload and employee burnout. Wherein if this continuously happen, high employee turnover could happen since employees will leave one by one.
Now, let's proceed to root cause analysis. Nowadays, we all know that technological advancement has been spread widely and became part of human life. Because of this, clients are rapidly demanding for AI expertise, forcing Accenture to make an aggressive AI adaptation. So, because of the aggressive approach of Accenture, it causes stress and pressure to their employees, especially na kailangan ng employees matuto ng bagong skills na hindi naman sila talaga familiar, and pressure on their part na kailangan nilang ma-meet yung expected skills na kinakailangan ng Accenture. This AI adaptation might not be really clear to every employee of Accenture. They might be confused kung ano yung process, paano siya makakatulong sa company, and ano yung magiging resulta nito after the adaptation. And some employees, or most of the employees, are looking for something that they will grow and have a clear paths that they will take in the long process. And having an unclear paths, it can lead employees to leave, and when that happens, it causes heavy workloads for the remaining employees, because when employee leaves, the remaining employees will get the part that are not really assigned to them, and that causes burnout and poor work-life imbalance, and causes for the remaining employees to also leave the company. So, as you can see on the iceberg model, the top, or the event, or the visible part of the problem is the high employee turnover, and below that is the factors that are affecting the high employee turnover, and the bottom, or the real cause, is the stress from AI changes and burnout.
Stakeholders identification and analysis report. Understanding the different stakeholders and their roles is important para maintindihan kung bakit mataas ang employees turnover at kung ano ang pwedeng gawin para mabawasan ito. Pinapakita sa report na ito ang iba't ibang internal at external stakeholders, kasama ang kanilang interests, roles, at kung paano sila naapektuhan ng mga problema. Ang internal stakeholders, first ay ang employees. Sila ang pinaka-direct affected kapag mataas ang turnover. Kapag maraming umaalis, natatambakan ang natitirang employees ng trabaho, mataas ang stress, at naapektuhan ang work-life balance nila. Ang satisfaction nila sa trabaho at kultura ng kumpanya ay malaking factor sa retention. Second is ang human resource or HR department. HR ang nag-handle ng recruitment, training at employees retention programs. Kapag mataas ang turnover, mas bumibigat ang trabaho nila dahil sa paulit-ulit na hiring at onboarding. Sila rin ang gumagawa ng policies para mapabuti ang employee satisfaction. Ang third ay ang team leaders and supervisor. Sila ang nagmamanage ng team, kaya malaki ang impact ng turnover sa kanila. Hirap silang mag-distribute ng task, bumababa ang team morale, at minsan naapektuhan ang productivity dahil kulang sa tao. Ang sunod naman ay ang project managers. Sila ang naka-assign sa scheduling at resource allocation. Ang high turnover ay nakakadulot ng delays, kahirapan sa coordination at sa pag-distribute ng project. Ang next naman ay ang operations department. Ang operations department ang nag-i-ensure na smooth ang daily process ng kumpanya. Kapag kulang sa tao, nagkakaroon ng gaps sa workflow at bumabagal ang service delivery. Next naman ay ang IT, or Information Technology and Technical Support. Ang IT team ang nagbibigay ng account, access at technical support. Turnover means madalas na onboarding at offboarding, kaya Dumadagdag sa workload nila ang pag-set up ng accounts at pag-manage ng system access. Ang last ay ang executives. Sila ang nagagawa ng strategic decision para sa workforce. Kapag mataas ang turnover, tumataas ang operational cost at bumababa ang productivity. At dahil dito nahihirapan ang management magplano para sa long-term goal ng company.
For Chapter 3, Intervention Design, starting with goals and objectives, ang overall goal is to develop a long-term organizational environment kung saan ang mga employees ay mas gusto mag-integrate sa benefits kaysa maghanap ng ibang trabaho. As a result, ay bababa ang employee turnover or mas kakaunti ang aalis na empleyado at lalakas ang workforce stability. Here are the interventions or specific objectives. Number 1 is i-train at i-deploy ang mga AI managers. It is for fostering Accenture's AI skills to be implemented across departments. So we need to i-train and deploy AI managers first. Number 2 is bigyan sila ng task in terms of monitoring and evaluating employees in their adoption and expectation of AI integration plan. Number 3 is magkaroon ng daily huddles at monthly seminars. It is naman about sa AI integration plan to strengthen awareness, expectation, and AI skill practices. And number 4 is i-retrain at add skills sa lahat ng empleyado bago mag 9 months ng intervention, ensuring na all employees are equipped with the best and latest AI skills na qualified and ranked into ranking system basic, advanced, and proficient. And lastly, our target is bawasan ang employee turnover ng 30% before 12 months ng intervention. It is for showcasing reduce employee burnout and increase employee motivation and career development. Instead of constantly replacing, Accenture should invest in career development for employees to lower turnover that causes fewer hiring cycles and less disruption. First intervention strategies is to hire AI-driven managers. This is to monitor and evaluate the teams and departments. Second is to train them to make sure that they have the capabilities and they are able to perform their roles, especially malaki yung impact nila sa magiging progress ng employees and kung ano yung magiging ranking based sa past performance ng employees. Third is after the 2 rough training and hiring, every managers will deploy in each team or department. Fourth intervention strategies is to do monthly seminars and daily huddles about AI. This is to make sure that every employees are engaged and informed about the adaptation, and this also leads to employees to have a bond with other employees and to make a relationship between other employees. So aside from daily or monthly seminars and daily huddles for employees, fifth intervention strategies is the retraining and upskilling. This will help Accenture find employees that are fit for the AI-driven work, and this also help them to strengthen existing skills and can also build new skills for employees. As stated by Trader Joey, training creates content and material that helps people, regardless of their roles or responsibility, to be the best version of themselves and not just to create great leaders. Sixth intervention strategies is to do a quarterly evaluation. This is to know the progress of employees, if they're really a progress after the conducted daily seminars and retraining program. and to make sure that the conducted program is effectively and are really helping the employees. So after evaluation, next step is to analyze progress. This is to find employees that have a huge development skills with AI automation and to give them rewards and by these rewards it will attract qualified and talented employees and um, will encourage them to be or to do a better job next time. So aside from rewarding that can motivate and encourage employees to stay in the company, next step is the ranking of employees. This can find internal position that could be for employees with particular skills and define their job roles. Ranking can be done by three categories. First is basic, which employees with enough skills that need more improvement and training. Second is advanced, employees possess hybrid skills which are higher AI skills than the basic. And C is proficient, employees that are able to handle complicated issues, AI issues, and are able to perform well in AI-driven work or roles. Ito yung parang professional na sila and alam na nila talaga or well equipped na sila sa ganung position. Ranking is next step is to promote employees, specifically the proficient one, for a larger talent support AI. This is also considered as a reward and a recognition for employees, especially those who develop or have a huge development in with AI automation. So last is to repeat the process from 2 to 9 intervention strategies to make this work.
So moving forward to the action plan, this is based on our intervention strategy that we are suggesting to the Accenture. So first, I'm going to talk about the phase one. So on phase one, we are all about hiring and training AI-driven managers. So this will help to increase skill levels of those managers that will help and train the employees of the promoting Accenture. Those employees so that hiring would be ongoing with AI skills. For the first month, they will be now asked. So our resources would be job posting from number budget, and training so that would be second they could start to the fourth month of the operation at the time. So having AI managers means more talent pool, more people to be entrusted with monitoring and evaluating newly hired employees, so that all of the employees are aware of the Accenture's plan about AI integration. So next is the phase two, or this is where we are going to deploy all AI managers to each team department so that they can start working in improvement and monitoring the employees of the Accenture. So in the fifth month, we are going to deploy all of them to each team departments, giving them with plans and modules of Accenture about AI integration. Next is those managers would hold daily AI discussion huddles so that they are aware of what the Accenture's plans about AI integration, and for more deeper knowledge and development, they will conduct monthly seminars about AI integration so that employees will be up to date to the plans of Accenture. So moving forward to phase three of this plan, so this is where we start retraining and add skilling the employees. So we are going to terminate the idea of reskilling that is originally proposed by the Accenture. We are going to do retraining and add skilling. So retraining of employees would start on the sixth month to the ninth month every week. This is every week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for 4 hours per day. So this means the first half of the shift of the employees, they are going to be training, and the resources would be the budget, the AL tools, and the learning materials. And for their training, they will be evaluated quarterly. So this is on the ninth month, so after the training. So the last phase of this action plan is the phase 4, or this is where we are going to reward and rank the employees based on their AI skills and knowledge. So first is the reward-based system. This is after evaluation every 3 months. So employers are given incentives, certificates, so that they would feel that they are seen and they are being recognized by their efforts. So this would enhance the employee's motivation, which is one of the issue. Next is the ranking system. So employees are being ranked from basic, advanced, or proficient based on their AI skills that is instilled onto them. This is after evaluation. Next is the promotion of AI-driven employees, wherein most of these are proficient employees. So promoting those employees that are proficient with AI skills, they will be now asked to be training or repeat from number 2, so that they could start training as AI managers. So having AI managers means more talent pool, more people to be entrusted with monitoring and evaluating newly hired employees, so that all of the employees are aware of the Accenture's plan about AI integration. Next, we will have here the progress monitoring. So basically, this is just a basis of the action plan. So we will use a performance metrics to measure the progress of the action plan. So we will measure those metrics by quarterly assessment, a surveys from the employees, or even the attendance of the employees during the seminars and daily huddles. So we have here the current and our desired outcomes. So the difference between that shows how is the progress is going.
For our methodology, for this study, gumamit po kami ng quantitative research design. Ibig sabihin, numbers ang main data like attendances, performance, satisfaction, at AI skills scores. This helps us see clear patterns and results ng AI-driven program ng Accenture. Sa sources of data, kumuha kami ng information from two types. May primary data and secondary data. For primary data, galing sa questionnaire na sinagutan ng employees at AI managers. Dito makikita yung attitudes, perceptions, at confidence nila sa pag-adopt ng AI. Sa secondary data naman, galing sa company records tulad ng attendance logs, training results, HR analytics, turnover reports, promotions, at customer satisfaction feedbacks. For participants, kasama lahat ng employees, AI managers, at departments na involved sa AI trainings. Seminars, huddles, and upskilling, kasama rin yung mga subordinates na minomonitor ng AI managers. For the sampling technique, gumamit kami ng total enumeration, meaning lahat ng people involved ay kasali sa study. Ginawa to para mas kumpleto at accurate yung data, at para lahat ng indicator, skills, participation, performance, burnout, promotions, customer satisfaction ay based sa buong population.
Data to be gathered para ma-measure ng maayos ang progress at outcome ng AI-driven management integration program nang malagta tayo ng quantitative data na naka-align sa study objectives. Objective number 1. Para sa hiring and training ng AI managers, kukuha tayo ng pre- and post-training AI skill assessment at weekly training attendance logs. Ang goal nito ay makita kung nag-i-improve ba ang skill ng managers mula basic hanggang advanced at proficient levels. Para naman sa development at monitoring ng AI managers, nangolekta tayo ng quarterly likely scaled feedback surveys at subordinate AI skill assessment. Layunin nitong masukat kung gaano ka-epektibo ang AI managers sa pag-supervise at pag-enhance ng AI skills ng employees. Ang target ay 70% dapat umabot sa advanced level proficiency ang consistent positive feedbacks nito. For objective number 3, dito nakafocus sa engagement sa daily huddles at monthly seminars. Dito ay gagamit tayo ng attendance log at post-seminar satisfaction scores para makita kung nagbabago ba ang feelings ng employees mula sa overwhelmed sa AI interrogation papunta sa fully participating at mas satisfied. For objectives number 4 and 5, kasama rito ang collection ng data gaya ng pre-training and upskill completion rate, monthly burnout surveys, promotion records, customer satisfaction ratings. Ang data na ito ay para makita kung may improvement sa employees motivation, turnover reduction, organizational performance at satisfaction treatment of data. Lahat ng data ay daraan sa descriptive statistical analysis kabilang ang mean scores, percentage change at frequent counts, ganoon na din ang trend analysis. Ang statistical treatment of data, lahat ng data ay daraan sa descriptive statistical analysis kabilang ang mean score, percentage change, frequent counts, at trend analysis. Gagamitin ang mga treatment na ito para malaman kung gaano kalaki ang naging shift ng mga numerical indicators mula baseline hanggang sa target outcome ng monitoring framework. Ang ethical consideration. Lahat ng participation sa surveys at assessment ay voluntary, confidential ang employees at HR data. Anomaly ang lahat ng information at hindi ilalagay ang pangalan or identity ng mga participants. Ang collective information ay gagamitin lang para sa academic purposes. Titiyakin ng study ang ethical research practice ay privacy ng lahat ng participants.
So for feedback loops, we have first the hiring and training of AI managers on the first month. Next to that is the pre and post assessment. If they're qualified, they will go to the next phase, and if not, pabalik ulit sila for phase 1. So if they are qualified, they will continue to phase 2, which is the deployment and meetings if they comply and participate through employee attendance. We needed to measure if they are ready or not. Are employees ready? If not, they will go back in phase 2, and if yes, they will proceed to phase 3. So for phase 3, it is for retraining and upskilling. For evaluation or ranking, we have deep proficient at the top and basic and advanced at the bottom. Proficient on AI skills employees will go on phase 4, which is the promotion and rewards. They will then go back on phase 2 and have the opportunity for becoming AI managers on the top for phase 1. On the other side, if they are on basic and advanced level, they will proceed to reward and continue. So let's proceed to adaptive learning. So to ensure this plan will remain um, responsive and flexible after the implementation, Accenture should practice regular monitoring. This is to assess progress, gather new information, and make a necessary adjustment to stay aligned with the objectives. Next is to do monthly feedback. This can be done in a anonymous type to avoid conflict inside the company or in other employees or colleagues. This is Accenture can make a freedom wall or secret files to secure personal data or personal information of employees. And through this, um, it will help in identifying changes, challenges, and opportunities early and ensure that insight from different perspectives are accounted for and can inform timely adaptations. Next is foster continuous learning. Parang continuation lang siya ng retraining and upskilling and same schedule na Monday, Wednesday, and Friday yung schedule niya. And this is to make sure that every employees are equipped with latest skills and knowledge and can adapt to new technologies and changing client demand. Last is performance evaluation. This is to make sure that rewarding and recognition are still practiced and every employees are given enough recognition that they deserve. This is also to make sure that or to still monitor the progress if yung isang program ba is still effective and if there's need change for the process and to make an adjustment. This is also to engage and motivate employees to stick around and to stick in the company.
So, in conclusion, Accenture is aware of their surroundings and the trends in the market. So, obviously, AI is now dominating the technological era today, and more people are concerned and have problems with AI, and Accenture should cater them based on the demands right now of the employees. However, aggressive AI integration could lead for employee burnout that could lead for a major problems in their operations. So what should they do is to provide a slow, however effective plan that still possess the AI integration on their operations. So this just means that Accenture should be diverse enough to provide the traditional customer service and the AI skilled customer service so that they have more options, they have more opportunities to give for their employees and clients. So clients will have an option to demand for AI concerns or like the traditional customer service concerns. So being diverse enough or having more variety with services, Accentures could expound their influence and their competitiveness with the market in the BPO industry.